In a world full of many biomes, where shaders make everything look awesome, one lone miner decides to not do that. Hello! 1.0. A strange world, a very loud world apparently, full of all these cows. And this is where we have ended up now, in a very barren place. A place where there's lack of textures, lack of biomes, lack of settings as well. If I click this button here, it ends up crashing the game. I've already had that happen to me twice. What we're doing this series is we are starting in 1.0, as usual. And we are going to stay in one place for a few episodes. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Might be 3, might be 5. Still undecided. And we're going to try and stay in this beginning chunk area as much as possible. Oh god, you can't just spin it round. Oh, there's going to be a few different recipes here, I can just tell. Look, you can't just drag it down. You've got to click. At least you can still shift click. That's not bad then. Oh yeah, we're getting there now. In fact, are there even achievements like that we can look at? It's the old achievement screen. Ooh. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to stay in this first area, and every couple of episodes we're going to pick up as much as we can get and completely move to a new area and just see how, you know, the chunks and everything in the world has changed. My first goal for this series, for this version of the game, is to get to full enchanted diamond armor. Now, if anyone remembers way back when in this version, oh wow, look at the old saplings, they look so strange. Oh, and these cows are super loud. If anyone remembers back from this old version, way back when you enchanted, everything took all 30 levels to get the best enchant. And let's kill some cows. It's the old system. Oh yeah, it's the good fighting system. And I don't know if there is even lamb in this one. No, I don't think there's lamb. Oh, it feels like so long ago. At least food's going to be easy. And cows drop a lot of meat. Like 3 bits of beef each time. I also don't remember some of these sounds. Squid, do we want to get scared? I don't think we need to. Of course, we can't swim. We hear skellies. Would it be mad if there was a skelly spawn around here? That would be insane. So obviously we're going to need a lot of sugarcane. And I don't want to move too far away. But we are going to have to explore a little bit. Oh good, I can still run. Perfect. These runnings in this game. Now I know a lot of people, they like run in with the old control. In this, control isn't a thing. You got to do it with double tap W. But even in the main version of Minecraft, I still do that. I'm an oldie, that's what it is. And here comes the music. So how far should we go? Should we try and find... Shall we maybe go to that swamp biome over here? This looks so bleak, you know? Look at how much the colour changes. It's not smooth at all. Plus this music is very loud. I think all the sound's very loud. There you go. Oh, it's so calm. Peaceful. Pig! Pig, let's kill all the animals. How much do you give me? Do you give me nothing? Wow. I know there was definitely pork in this game, because pork was the first thing you can make. There you go. Easy peasy. Should probably still get a bed though, shouldn't we? So let's kill a couple more white sheep. There you go, at least we can make a bed now. I think it's going to give us the old red bed as well. There you go, we've got the old red bed. Awesome. Let us go for a little bit of exploring. Oh, I can see a desert. Should we try the desert for our first land? Bit of area. And look how tall that is. That's like 5, isn't it? You don't really get that too much in the real world now, I don't think. Now, I don't remember if villagers are in this yet. I think they are. You know what? I'll put up on screen here a quick brief of all the different things that were added to the main version of the game. And that's sort of what we're going to be looking for. Well, this is a nice place. I think we should start here, you know? We've got the mix of 3 different biomes, and already my food has completely just been drained. Oh well, I guess that means it's time to chop some wood. Oh my days. That That was a bit loud. I wonder if there's a cave under here. That generally seems to be the way goes. And it does seem to be turning night now. Let's have a quick sleep on our first night in this place. Didn't even get a house up on day 1. So I've cleared a bit of an area, and I'm thinking this could be our house. Just to begin with, we're probably not going to do anything too fancy since we're going to be moving a lot, but we still want to make it sort of nice. Since we don't have many resources, we're probably going to do mostly out of wood to begin with. Now, I've managed to collect a few seeds, and it seems to be that seeds are a lot rarer in this version. I broke a lot of leaves, a lot of tall grass, and didn't get too many seeds. But I'm thinking if we do some sort of, dockland sort of farm, have it out in the open, put a bit of a bit of a pier out there and have the water there, and then maybe, have some sort of stilted house. That's sort of the rough idea I have right now. So something I want to quickly see, we get obviously regular planks from this wood, but are there birch planks in this? There's not even birch planks in this version of the game, which isn't bad, because personally I never really like the birch wood planks. So that's good for us. So I think I'm going to start with the farm first, that would make the most sense. And I like that we have this bit of sand here, so if we do just a regular dock first, let's do like a little bit of a 2x2 pier out here, I reckon. Not too far, just something a little bit nice. And then, obviously, I'm assuming the mechanics are still the same with the farm. So if we have a space of 8, maybe, with a little way around it. So if we start here, and let's do some nice, troughs. Let's do, an 8x8 area. So if we go 1, 2, 3... That doesn't look like a bad area to begin with. Yeah, and let's do one on this side. Oh, ran out of wood. Lovely. Now let's get a load of dirt. Oh, I didn't even know there was a cave here. Okay, so we have a little splunking area. I just noticed this. That's perfect for us. We'll head down there very soon. Oh, it's not much, but it's honest work. I had to switch up design a bit, because obviously we weren't allowed to walk in. Now, if I remember correctly, we have to crouch over these, otherwise it breaks. I believe that's the case. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you can walk. Oh, there you go. Definitely cannot walk. So you have to crouch over your plants. I remember these old mechanics. Now, since this is on a pier, we should probably, give it a little bit of an area so we don't fall off. And I'm thinking about just doing that with cobblestone for now. So I think it's time that we go into the mines. Right, so I think I'm ready. Obviously we don't have an offhand or anything like that, but we are going to go down into the mine first to both get a little bit of cobble to potentially build a house, maybe actually find some resources, since we haven't actually found coal yet. Never mind, as I say that, there's coal here. Now, I'm going to try and keep it as light as possible, because I know lighting was a big issue back in this time. But let's all mine this sort of stuff up, and then let's head back further in. Right, I've cleared up everything now. We didn't get too much, but half a stack of coal, that isn't bad right off the bat. And let's head further in. Oh god, just look how this... Is this it? Is this the whole cave? Okay. Change of plans. One, we're going to get a bucket with this. Take this water, and we're going to make this our little mine shaft sort of thing. We're going to make this all look nice. And god, look at the old gravel. Much prefer the new gravel. Although, I'm pretty sure everyone hates gravel anyway. So, let us smell... Oh wow, charcoal and coal look the exact same. Weird. So let's smelt up our iron. That's going to be our bucket. And unfortunately I didn't get a lot of coal, so I'm going to sit quickly, mine a little bit of a staircase down. So this can be a bit more ergonomic for us, shall we say. Now just while I'm building this, I should say that this idea is come from one of my viewers on Twitch. His name is Virtual Paper. I will leave a link down to his Twitter down in the description. But he's sort of doing this in his own world, and he was having a good time with it. I thought it was a brilliant idea. I have seen people do things in, the one episode, but I thought let's make a series of it. Let's make it something a bit interesting. And just while building this, I have an idea as well. So, with whatever house we decide to create, what we could do is always recreate the same house, but improving the house depending on what blocks are in the version. Let me know down in the comments if you actually think that's a good idea. If not, we'll do something else. Maybe we want to do something completely different for every single version of the house. Who knows? This is a new experience for me. Well, it's almost like a nostalgia trip for me, really. Since I have been playing Minecraft for a very long time. I've been playing Minecraft so long, in fact, that it was beta 1.2 the first time I actually played. And I always remember the first sort of YouTubers I watched, they weren't, it was way before they were even called YouTubers, but there was two main people I watched really at the time. There was Co-Star, and he had a series called Co's Quest. Really loved that. And then there was another person called Tycoon132. Now, I don't believe Tycoon actually does videos. I think he stopped many moons ago. But I really enjoyed his stuff. He always he actually played with one of the early texture packs. But he always had such great ideas, and his world was so expansive. And Co as well. I know there was a couple of people that obviously played at the time. I mean, there's obviously Ethos series. He is still going. There is a cave, and he is still going strong. Oh, okay, never mind. And then there was also X's Adventures. That was also another new one. So I'm thinking let's just build this straight down. But for now, I think we have enough cobble to actually build something interesting. Oh, it looks like it's coming nighttime again. We should probably get a house up soon, shouldn't we? End of day 3. Oh, wow. That's how you make fences. So this was just a random guess. I had a feeling if I wanted to know if I could remember, but you get 2 instead of 3, which is a bit annoying. You have to click it every single time. Right, that's going to take a bit of time then. There you go. That's not too bad. I like the look of this. But anyways, I think it's time to build a house, you know. So I would like to have it as a pathway up, and as I said, I would like it on stilts probably. So this is all we have available to us right now. But to begin with, I reckon we'll do something, you know, a little bit direwolf-esque. And that is a simple 9x9x7 on stilts, which would be nice. So I would like to have it in line. So obviously, it's probably going to be slightly off, isn't it? Right, we're going to do an 8x8x7. I've decided. Oh, wow. So I just was going to do, obviously, the sideways logs, but you can't do sideways logs in this. So this is going to be an interesting setup. It looks like I need to go for a little bit more shopping. So finally we have a framework. I'm thinking this is going to be more than tall enough. Now I'm wondering how we're going to do the stairs. I'm thinking, you know, cobblestone stairs. Now are they in this? They should be. And maybe we could do smooth stone as well. So before I do that, it only gives us 4. No, I think it's always given us 4. How about we smelt up a stack of stone and just see how this sort of works out for us. While that's smelting as well, we can actually make ourselves our first bit of armour. Luckily, this hasn't changed. Let's make all the main pieces. Oh, we can even make some boots. Lovely. Now, wondering, can you right-click this on? Nope. Back to the days where you can't even shift it on. Interesting. But there we go. We finally stood it up. And doesn't look like we get an achievement for that either. Alright, so here's a little bit of stone. How much is this going to give us? It gives us nothing. Okay, so we don't even have stone. Do we have slabs? We do have slabs. And it gives us the actual smooth type. Okay, we could probably incorporate that into the cobblestone then. So I don't know if we have cobblestone slabs. And look at that. It drops it out of your inventory. It just drops it on the floor. We do have cobblestone slabs. Okay, do we have cobblestone walls? Nope. Okay, interesting. So, if maybe we have a fence panel, you know, fence is holding it up. I really miss not being able to, you know, just drag things along. I never thought I would. And let's have a bit of a elongate. Oh, wait, what's that? Pressure plate. That's a thick pressure plate, you know. Let's have a load of these. And let's see what we can build out of what we've got here. We've got a few different materials. And that's going to get really annoying very quickly. Oh, wow. So I was just trying to think of a design, but we can't do the top slabs. So never mind, that idea is going to be out the window. So using the blocks that I've got, it seems to be that I cannot do a lot with half slabs. This is the best I could do to make it sort of a foundation. I wanted to sort of cover this up, but since we can't do, you know, the top sort of slabs, it doesn't really work out. So it's probably we're going to have to do some sort of pillars with the slabs themselves, just for a bit of definition. Besides that, maybe just doing the one odd thing to have like a shelf or something. That's going to be the basic sort of thing. Now, I didn't want this to be just sand, so I extended out the pier and then sort of made a little walkway up. So, you know, we're special people in this world, and we can't be dealing with, you know, walking on sand and stuff like that. And also, it looks like things aren't getting watered here. And I know why. It's because I've put the cobblestone on the outside. That's a shame. But it looks nice. It looks like some stuff has grown. So how does this work? That's obviously going to turn back into dirt, so I'm going to leave that there. And we've got to shift on here to actually harvest. And luckily we did get some extra seeds. Oh well, we'll stick to this for now. Now I'm thinking for now, the best thing we could do is probably just the box standard wooden flooring. Because there's not a lot of other options that we have of right now. Lovely. But for walls, I'm thinking to mix it up, because the basic rule of Minecraft I found is that you don't want the floor to be the same as the walls. And it looks like the only option that we really have is either doing everything out of wood, which I think would look a bit weird against, you know, the pillars on the side. So it's probably going to be some cobblestone walls as well. But we will have glass in here eventually, so we can actually survey the area, you know, look around a little bit. Right, so there's our basic frame now. I thought we should go for a little bit of a nicer entrance, you know, here. As we have our little balcony here. Now I will have to obviously put down some fence. We need some protection from falling off, of course. I had to go do a little bit of mining to obviously get the rest of this. So I've got some glass cooking up. So I'm interested to see whether we have actual glass panes in this version. So looking at this up from the outside, it's all looking, you know, a little bit square. A little bit too, you know, just samey. It's a bit of a harsh change between these two. So I'm wondering if the trapdoors are in this version. That way we can maybe outline the bottom layer just to break it up a little bit. So I don't know if they're even in here. Right, okay, good. We do have trapdoors. We only get 2. That's okay. Now, most likely, since we don't even have different types of wood, it's probably just the one type of trapdoor the entire time. But that's okay. We can test this out just a little bit. This doesn't look too bad. You know, it's a shame that it's the one type, but I don't think it's too bad. What may be better is if I have it on the logs instead. You know, I think I like that a little bit better, so I think I'm going to do that around the entire edge first. Wonderful, I kind of like it. Obviously I can't do it on the front because we have a little bit of balcony here, but we should have enough glass smelted now to actually see if everything works. About half a stack. Now, do we have panes in this version? We do. Now, I doubt they're obviously coloured. I doubt we can colour them. And look at this old texture. Or is the texture the same? I can't actually tell. I know in the hotbar they're definitely different. Now, obviously, we cannot... these are going to be, like, precious to us. But they're not bad. It's a start. Look at that. We can look out here. And now I'm thinking we should probably break the back up a little bit, shouldn't we? Let's have the back be 2 slightly smaller windows. Perfect. That ended up using every single one of our... Oh no, there's a little bit of glass I missed. Okay, let's just do that. And then we're also going to need some doors. Now, this only gives us 1 door at a time. Of course it does. And they don't even stack. Wow. Actually, I think this is back in the day where skeletons, they can actually shoot through, but they can't shoot through when they're this way. And what is happening here? That is some weird door mechanics. Right, leave that to figure out by itself. Let's just fill in the rest of this. Now, I'm interested to see what actually trapdoors are like with this. If I did this... Okay. Now. That's some very broken door mechanics. Well, it looks like we can't have nice things. But never mind. Eventually we'll probably get some redstone and might be able to change that up just a little bit. So we're not fully moved in yet. I've moved all our resources over and we now have enough to actually create our first little bit of wheat. And I want to see if this is going to be the exact same as how it usually is. Nice. How much does this do? That still does 2.5, so we're still going to have to sleep, you know, underneath the stars, but we'll be working on the roof in the morning. So thinking about the roof, I want to do this out of the smooth stone. Now it's going to be a bit of a flapper roof, and I don't know how well this is going to work, so we cannot do the top part. But it might have to be broken up in a bit of a layer between the half slab smooth stone and then the regular smooth stone. I want to build something here. Obviously, everything is going to break slowly if we misplace a block of regular stone, since we don't have Silk Touch. In fact, I don't even know if Silk Touch is in this version, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. So I haven't finished the house yet, but I was needing some more stone, so I've been mining away just to get the cobblestone. Came down here, saw some redstone, great. Thought I'd keep going down to bedrock, and look what happened. We've already found our first set of diamonds before even exploring any of the caves. So I need to make a quick iron pickaxe, and then we'll be right back down here to see how many are actually here. But first, let's actually get rid of this redstone, you know? Get it out of the way, first redstone of the world. Oh, we can actually have a decent looking stairway. Now, how many is in here? Now, I can't hear any lava. 1, 2, 3? Oh, yes. 4. Looks like 5. 6. Now, that is a perfect first bit of diamonds there. With this, we can now make a diamond pickaxe and potentially go to the nether very soon. So, guys, I wasn't able to really do the smooth stone technique, really, because the top part of our cobblestone wall ended up being cobblestone. It doesn't really look right when I had stone there as well. I could change the whole thing to stone, which wouldn't be too bad, but it may look a bit strange on the inside. We're now fully moved indoors now, and we've got a nice little farm, and it's not a bad area to start off with. Obviously, we're not going to be doing too much exploring because of where we are, and in between of getting all the materials and those diamonds, I managed to finally make an iron helmet. But I'm thinking we have to round this off by, you know, naming this place. This is obviously going to be the Monday's Home. Monday's Home in version 1.0. This is going to be the house we could be potentially upgrading each time. Luckily, it's not too, you know, difficult to build. It looks a bit, you know, chunky from this side, but what can you really do here? If anyone has any ideas or suggestions how we can improve the house, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're enjoying the series, please tell me if you have any ideas on how we can push this further. I think next time, though, we're going to be doing a little bit of the mines and see what's really down there. Maybe find a cave or two and hopefully actually start fighting people. Because I've noticed if we want to get enchanted diamonds, we aren't going to be able to do it through, you know, smelting and finding redstone. Because we've only got 2 levels and it's only from killing enemies. And that's the whole of 2 skeletons. So we're going to have to try and figure out a way to get to level 30 quickly and easily. But if you made it this far in the video, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.